So hello and welcome to my channel, and today is going to be my morning routine. I'm going to cover on it how I do my hair, well, what products I use and what products I've been using on my face, including a new glow range from Boots. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching. So I've already washed and conditioned my hair using these two. These are the Bedhead TG or Tiggy, T-I-G-I. We've got the shampoo and the reconstructor. So the reconstructor is equivalent to a conditioner. Absolutely love these, really like them for my hair. These are actually for blondes, it's called Dumb Blonde, charming. But I really like both of these and they smell lovely. So once I've washed and conditioned my hair, I sort of go through it with my fingers a little bit and then I'll brush it through a little bit with this. This is a Tangle Teezer wet and dry brush. Now it sounds like it's ripping my hair, but it's not, it really isn't. Just to get out any knots that may have occurred during the washing process. I have got a little towel on down here, by the way, just in case you think I'm naked on the internet. So I'm going to start by adding a couple of products to my hair. This out the same brand, the TG Bedhead range, is it's a little bit dark. It's like a hair thickener, and then I also mix it with a bit of this. This is the Schwarzkopf Got to Be hair oil. So I put a couple of pumps of each of these into my hand, mix them together, run them through my hair, focusing a little bit more on the ends with the oil. Now this, I have noticed, sort of, you can't feel it on your hair when you use it, but when you brush it, it sort of gets a little bit of build up, like a film of build up on the brush. So it's obviously something that must just coat your hair. But I can't feel it during styling, so I'm absolutely fine with that. So 2 big pumps of this, 1, 2. And then I usually do about 5 or 6 of these. Now my hair's really long, I add an extra one, so we'll go for 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually it looks like cooking oil. So I'll mix those both together, just in the palm of my hand. So it makes it quite a sort of sticky mess. So obviously if you've got shorter hair, you would nowhere near use the amount I'm using. So I'll just very lightly go over the top. And then I'll focus on the actual length of my hair. And like I say, more near the ends with the oil. So then I'm going to add a few pumps of mousse to it. I don't use a specific one, but I have just picked this up. It's a VO5 natural volume, and I like the look of it because it said it's perfect for fine hair, which is what I've got. So I'm thinking that might add a little bit of sort of product to thicken up my hair as well. So we'll go for, let's see how this comes out. About that. I usually use about a rather large palmful anyway. So again, just a tiny bit at the tops, at the top of the hair, through the roots. But then the main focus of this, oh, it smells lovely. Ooh. The main focus of this goes on the back of the hair, and then I'll just run it underneath as well. And then just run it through the whole head, just to make sure all the hair has got a bit of product on it. And then what I like to do is give it another brush with the Tangle Teezer, and that helps to evenly distribute the product. So now I'm going to just put it in a toweling turban just while I do the rest of my face. So I've already washed my face in the shower just with a normal foaming facial wash, and what I'm going to do now is going for a second cleanse with this. I've bought a few products from this range and I just wanted to talk to you about them. It's called Glow and it's by Boots, and they're only £4 each. And they've got an offer on at the minute that you get 3 for 2. So I've picked up, of course, 3 items. So the first one is this. It's a cleansing stick. And what you're supposed to do is just get a bit of the balm. It's almost like a little, it's like a little deodorant. So get a bit of the balm and just push it all over your skin where you want to clean or cleanse. Now I've been using this to take off makeup at the end of the day and it's worked really well so far. It smells lovely. It's a bit mango-ish maybe. I like it because it seems to be really gentle on my skin. It's not left me feeling too dry or tight. So you just pop a bit of that on like that, and then I need to just wet my face. So I've just wet my face. Now I need to get that piece of hair out of the way. Rub that in. Just massage it in circular motions. And it sort of goes into slightly little sort of milky texture or feeling on your face. So get that all off, and then I'm now, I'm not going to do it on my neck because obviously, well, you do wear makeup on your neck, but my neck's had a good clean. So I'm just going to wash that off my face and then wipe that clean with some cotton wool. Right, so that's all washed off, and now I'm going to just wipe it with some damp cotton wool pads, just to get rid of any further residue. No dirt coming off, which I'm pleased to see, which means I've cleansed my face nice and thoroughly. Then I'm just going to use a bit of toner, which also helps to make sure you've got no more product on your face. This is being decanted into here, but it's from the Clinique 3-step range, so it's number 2. So just give a couple of pumps on there, and again just wipe that over the skin just very gently. This is also a bit like using an exfoliator a little bit, because it tends to sort of strip the skin of anything that's left on it. I used to find this a bit harsh, but I think they've brought out, yeah, they have, it used to have alcohol in it. It smells like it still has, but the new non-alcohol one is a lot gentler on your skin, so I definitely recommend switching to it if you are a Clinique 2-step person. Right, so that's that. Then I'm just going to put on the base of my face before I put any start the skincare. I'm going to put a couple of pumps or a couple of drops of this. It's the ordinary hyaluronic acid plus B5. So just going to do a couple of drops of that. Ooh, it's quite serumy, this one. And then that can just go on my neck as well. And then next I'm going to go for a bit of the Glow eye cream. This is brightening and hydrating. So this is part of this Glow range. Just put a couple of drops of that just on the eyes. Now I know you're not supposed to put eye cream above your eyes, but I think now I'm a bit older, I always do a bit just so they don't get too dry. Again, I've used this for a few days now and it's been very gentle. I've not come out in any soreness or discomfort around the eyes, so that's a nice gentle eye cream. Lovely. And then the final bit I bought out of the range is just a facial moisturiser. They have got a lot of other things. I think there's about 8 different items. There's a face spray, a cleansing gel, I think, as well as some other bits. But this is just a moisturising cream and it says it soothes and hydrates. Now, what I will say about this is I'm used to using quite a thick facial moisturiser. I usually use a Clinique cream. So I do tend to find this isn't quite just enough on its own for me. So that's why I've put the other thing underneath, and I'll also put something else on the top. Yeah, it all smells a bit similar. So it is quite thick and a little goes a long way, I have to say. But once it's all dried in, it just doesn't feel quite hydrating enough for me. And you can see how much I've got on my face there where it's going white. So it's not a case of just adding more product. It's just not quite thick enough for me. Maybe, you know, I've got slightly older skin. Needs a bit more. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do finally is add a little bit of this. This is the Clinique Pep Start. This is a moisturiser cum primer. Now, You wouldn't necessarily just use this on its own, but it's nice to use over the top of a moisturiser, just as a base for makeup. It's absolutely, I love this product, and for how much it is, it's actually, well, compared to that glow stuff, it's expensive, but as Clinique things go, it's one of the cheaper ones out of the range. So just wipe a bit of that all over the face, rub it in. A little bit more on my forehead. And that's it done. Hair and skin sorted. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go off and dry my hair, and I'm going to curl it with my Dyson Airwrap. So I'll show you once it's done. So that's me done now with hair and makeup. If you're wondering how I got these beautiful curls, Dyson Airwrap, there's a separate video on that. I've finally filmed one. So I hope you've enjoyed that morning routine video. Been asked for that for quite a while and I've never got around to doing it. So if you enjoyed it and you're not already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you wanted to hit the button and subscribe, or the little bell which alerts you to when I upload my next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.